Okay, today we're looking at a Leatherman product. So Leatherman are an American-based company that produce high quality, well engineered, precision, multi-purpose tools specifically for the great outdoors in mind. And the model I've got in here is the Signal, which I've purchased specifically for wild camping. Before we have a look at the tool, it's delivered in this high quality rugged case. It's got a high quality press stud on it, branded with Leatherman. I naively expected it to come in a leather case, but that said, it's a good quality case. So let's have a look at the tool. So it's branded Leatherman. There's the product name Signal. It weighs 212 grams, and in your hand it feels like the weight is spread across the span, and it's got that feeling of a high quality product. On the back there's a removable belt clip, and there also underneath the belt clip are some coordinates: 45 degrees north, 122 degrees west, which is actually the coordinates for the Portland offices in America, which I think is quite a nice touch. So the unit itself has what's called all locking features. So what that means is that every tool and knife on the unit can be locked into place so that you can use it safely and efficiently. So for example, you can use the saw and get the right amount of force for it. So okay, let's start looking at the tools and how you use them. So the first one to look at would be the knife. It's got a 2.7 inch blade, 1.6 inches straight, and the remainder of the blade is serrated. Now this blade is delivered extremely sharp, so just be careful when you take delivery of that. Underneath the blade here is a diamond covered blade sharpness that just clips off, and you can just sharpen your blade such as that. So you can then just easily clip that back on, push it down, clip it in. Now to unlock the knife, should I say, there's a little catch there. So what you do is just press that in, and that will close the knife. On the other side, little link there, you've got the saw. Again, 2.7 inch blade. Now what I'd say about the saw is it's not going to cut your campfire wood, but what it will do is it will easily take on those sticks that are on trees that are too thick to snap, or you want to hang a tarp and there's a couple of thin branches that are in the way and you can't get them off. It's perfect for that kind of job. On the back here, this is the hammer, and actually it's a great for banging in your tent pegs, but unless you got a great aim, it's probably preferable to have something between the hammer and the tent peg, like a stick or something like that, unless your aim is very good. Behind that, this here is a non-load bearing carabiner, but actually it's a bottle opener as well, which is can be very useful here. But next to that is a 1/4 inch hex bit drive. Not sure how much I'll use that on camping, but it's there. Right, okay, so to open up the tool, there's a little clip here, and what you do is you just push that back, and that then allows the tool and reveals the pliers. So to lock the pliers in place, all you're doing is pushing the hands down, and there you've got your pliers. So looking at the pliers, you've got your needle nose pliers at the front. You've got your regular pliers behind that. You've got your wire cutters here, and then you've got hard wire cutters right behind those. Now what's a nice touch with these blades is you can remove these blades should they get blunt throughout the life, which is quite a useful touch. Now here, this is, and I always struggle to pronounce this word, is a ferrocerium rod for sparking. So that's for creating your sparks. All you do is just clip that, and that little touch there, you then run across either the head of the saw or the knife, and that will create you a spark. And then it also doubles up as a whistle as well. And I have to say, this whistle is extremely high pitched. And then just to put that back in, if you notice on the front there's a nice little clip. Just push that in, and that clips back into place. So what to look at next? Okay, there's 3 tools here. So first of all, you've got your bit driver, which is there. Behind that, you've got your can opener, and then behind that you've got your awl tool. Now your awl tool of course is for punching holes, and ideally punching holes into leather and things like that. So what's really interesting is, let's just take the bit drive as an example. When that locks into place, that's now locked into place. To unlock that, just bring up the tool that's behind it halfway and then just push them all back in. And then to close the device, it's just simple, just push it back together and just close your clip, that little clip there, just push that down. And that is your Leatherman Signal. So there's 16 tools on that. So let's talk about range and price. So if you go into the Leatherman website, they do a vast range of tools, anything from 6 tools on it to 20 tools plus, and they obviously range in price. Now they're not a cheap unit, but the basic unit starts at around about £35, and then the most expensive is £250, and north of £250. This is a mid-range tool, so there's a great selection on there. So just think about what the things that you want to be using it for, and then just match the tool to your requirements. But I have to say, I'm very happy with that. It's come in useful several times already. High quality, well engineered, precision instrument, great addition to your camping gear.